cannot be taken right now. We should not even be thinking about going long, okay? If anything, shorts would be the way to trade this chart. How's it going, traders? Magic Trader here once again, and my voice is sounding a lot better, thank the Lord. It is October 30th, 2022. We're going to go through the CFTC data, the latest data that just came out. This one is a good one, a really, really good one, because we're at a very important time in the markets right now where a few different things can happen. So we're going to take a look at what the positions of the institutions are telling us about what just may unfold in the coming weeks. All right, well, with that being said, let's start by taking a look at what we have with gold. All right, what do we have with gold? So if you take a look at gold, we can see that the banks have been focusing on their shorts, which we've been pointing out for quite some time. They're focusing on their short positions, and you can clearly see it. Look at that. Big shorts, right? And then look above, again, big shorts. Why are they increasing shorts here at the highs? Well, if you take a look at what is taking place on the charts, you can see clearly that price is rallying up into an institutional area of supply that we located, and now we see the push to the downside. So clearly supply is in play, and selling by the banks is what is currently in play. Now, price is stalling right now, and for good reason. And we'll discover that reason and get into it a little bit more as we move into the other currencies. Okay? But I will point out that the retail traders, they've been getting in more long lately as the banks have been preparing to get into their massive short positions. Okay, so retail traders doing the opposite of what they should be, in other words. Okay, let's take a look at oil. What do we got here with oil? When we look at the positions, there's not much to gain from looking at their positions. We can see over the longer period of time, okay, all year they've been just closing out their long positions. We are up in the 400,000s, now we're in the mid 300,000s, okay? And remember, as I said, the profit taking started from here, which fueled the move to the downside. So right now we're not seeing anything else very specific with oil. So, you know, there's no trends, there's no proper structures to hold price. So we'll wait until the institutions do that or create those before we start to speculate on direction. Okay, US dollar. This one's an interesting one. Very interesting. Now, if you've been following us, you would know that we just recently contacted an institutional area of supply, all right? Price was creeping up, contacted the institutional area of supply, and this is the area where we suspected that the banks would start taking some profits on their long positions, okay? Remember the long positions that we've been pointing out? I've been accumulating. Well, let's take a look. So 47, 44, 45, 44, 44. Not major, okay, in terms of taking profits on long positions. I don't really see anything major. Yes, maybe a little bit from, you know, low 50s to just, you know, almost below or just below mid 40s. So that's somewhat significant, right? And so what's now just happened? Price dropped, and look where it dropped towards, right here, this institutional buying area, okay? So now we essentially have a situation on the charts where we have institutional buying that's in play and institutional selling, okay? Selling and buying. And so this could keep price in a range for some time. So this is going to be the key thing that I'll be watching moving forward, and it's something that you should be watching as well, okay? Pressure will be to the upside on the dollar. Aussie, we can see that Aussie hit an institutional area of buying down here, and what happened? Pressure to the upside, okay? Now, as price dropped and started to rally up, what do we see? They were profit taking on their short positions, reducing their shorts from 79, 73, 60s, low 60s. And now just recently, they're adding their shorts again, okay? Back to 83,000. Quite significant, 83,000. So what is likely going to happen? Well, we got a situation where on the monthly chart, we have this here, okay? What's this? Well, this here is the monthly chart consolidating, okay? Right here. This is the monthly chart consolidating, creating a basing. So this month is going to be closing the beginning of the week. So what I'll be watching for is what is the next candle that is formed next to this basing candle. And are we going to see momentum build to the upside, or are we going to see a continuation of the move to the downside? Key thing here, very key. If we look at the retail traders, we can see that they were very long before, okay? Very aggressive with their long. They're becoming less long right now, okay? And this comes just as it seems the banks are preparing to push price up. So we'll continue to monitor both the retail and the banks at the same time. USCAD. So USCAD, we can see longs. Look at them, 57, 58, 55, 53. Why is that? Well, remember what we had drawn up here? Institutional selling area. What typically happens at institutional selling areas? Profit taking on long positions. So if you profit take on long positions, that's going to cause price to drop, which is exactly what we saw take place. And now price is just stalling out. Now remember what we were talking about with the dollar. Very good chance that we see price stay in a range and then potentially break either the demand or the supply. We suspect, because we've been seeing some evidence of this, we suspect that there might be bigger retracements that are about to take place. So we're going to be keeping our eyes on that, and we'll be looking for the evidence and posting that in this school forum as it unfolds. US Swiss, not much going on here. Big increase in long positions, 14 to 16. And 7 down to 5 for shorts. Not much going on. Institutional supply has been removed on the monthly chart, but this chart is not really clean. It's not tradable. No proper structures, so I'm not interested in it. All right, so Euro US dollar. This one's the interesting one that I really want to delve into. Price was traveling down. We had this institutional buy zone drawn out here on our charts. We suspected that it would probably be used for profit taking on short positions and an accumulation of a long position. Okay. So let's just take a snapshot of that. So far we're looking at long positions. Look at that, 226,000. They just increased them from 202 to 226, okay? As price was bottoming here and a slight rally forming, okay? Big increase in longs, okay? That's huge. And the profit taking on shorts, what did I say? Remember shorts back here when I said they were so aggressive, they're going to have to start taking profits on those short positions? Well, look what's happened. 173, 155, now at 151. Profit taking on shorts, accumulation of longs, that fuels a move to the upside. And again, very good chance that we'll see this continue even higher. Okay? Evidence is building in that direction. So keep an eye on that. Now, in terms of what the retail traders are doing, back last week, October 24th, I had recorded that institution or retail trading. They were very short, and they become a little bit more short since then. Nothing extravagant, but a little bit more short. I suspect they'll probably lure more retail shorts and then continue pushing price to the upside. Just something I'm suspecting here. Now take a look at the pound. Hey, pound dropped down, contacted institutional demand, and now we're seeing a push to the upside right into institutional supply. It looks like they're going to remove this supply. And with no wonder, I detailed this in the latest EURUSD report today, so members used to take a look at that and read what I posted about that and what we're suspecting is going to happen here. With very high odds, I should say. So take a look here. When we look at the positions here, we can see that they were very aggressive with their shorts, I should say. And then profit taking has been taking place over the last few weeks. Now, longs are not aggressive like we saw with the euro, but that's okay. Profit taking on shorts is what's fueling this move to the upside. watch for a continuation of this move is what I'm thinking, okay? If we take a look at retail traders back on October 24th, they were about 50-50, maybe a little bit long. Now they're like massively short. Why? Remember the news event that came out? The news event that spiked price all the way down? Well, that is what lured all the retail traders to get in short here. And now they're pushing price up. Okay. All right. US dollar, Japanese yen. Price rallied up into our institutional area of selling. And we can see that they increase longs from 107, 124, 140 right into massive area of supply. What's likely going to happen here? Likely profit taking on those long positions and then an adding of shorts to fuel a move to the downside. Likely. Those are the odds. Okay. And we can see that shorts were very cooled off, and now they're turning into more bearish. So longs cannot be taken right now. We should not even be thinking about going long. Okay. If anything, shorts would be the way to trade this chart. Okay. With longs being so overly aggressive, and we can start to see, but you know, we can start to see shorts being accumulated. Let's wait until next week and see if they accumulate a little bit more. And plus, there'll be signals on the lower time frame charts that they're going to be shifting momentum to the downside. US dollar, Japanese yen, when we look at retail traders, they were just a little bit long, but mostly short. Now they're starting to get out of their short positions and probably start piling into longs as price starts to turn over. So as the sentiment for retail traders starts to become stronger and stronger, geared to the long side, the idea of this dropping is going to become stronger and stronger as well. Okay, last, we got Kiwi. Price rallying up. Massive demand on the monthly chart removed. We see an increase in longs. 10,000, okay? Longs used to be very cooled off here. Okay, you can see the longs cooled off right here. Very cooled off. Now they're coming out of cooled off territory. Is that the fuel a move to the upside? Potentially, all right? Potentially. So we're watching for a rally in price like that. Okay, ladies and gents, a lot going on. A lot going on. S&P, the markets, boy oh boy. There is a lot happening here. We have massive institutional buying taking place, especially on the Dow. All right, if you haven't taken a look now, we got massive buying taking place here on the Dow. And so we've seen a major rally from the lows of 28,000, reaching as high as the 32,000. At the same time, when we look at what's happening with the SPY, price is about to enter into a major institutional supply area. So the big thing you should be focusing on this week is whether or not this institutional supply is going to play a significant role in what happens in the markets, or if it's the institutional buying that is taking place right now on the Dow. Okay, those are the two things I'm going to be focusing on when it comes to the stock markets. Okay, ladies and gents, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for all the comments that you've been giving. Really appreciate it. Leave me some more comments. I always read them. I really appreciate them. And you know how to reach us, www.whiteoakfx.com, if you want to come and learn how it is that we do our analysis. You want to fine-tune your skills. We're the place to come and learn something new. All right? So enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll talk to you later. Take care, everyone.